Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo with RVs with Big Bo and Parkway RV Center. Got another inexpensive little Class A motorhome I thought we might review today. Let's look at a 2005 GBM Georgie Boy Motors Pursuit. This is their small one. This is a 2970. Smallest one they built in 2005. This little guy's only 29 feet 9 inches total length. Has 2 slide outs. So neat little motorhome, guys. Got low miles. And honestly, it's priced at a price range that's getting just harder and harder to find anything decent anymore. And that is under $30,000 in the current market. And this is it, guys. 2005 Georgie Boy Pursuit, 2970, 2 slides, 42,000 miles, built on a Ford chassis. Got the 6.8 Triton V10. It's got leveling jacks, got a 4 kW Onan generator running right now with under 500 hours on it. Pretty neat little motorhome. It's not perfect. It's got a few cosmetic flaws like any motorhome of this age is going to have. I mean, you know, this thing's what, 17 years old? So I'll show you what I see, and you be your own judge. I think it's a good deal for the money, and it runs and drives great too. Looking around it, guys, I don't know what's happened here. Previous owners didn't know it was like this when they got it. I don't know if there's nothing on the Carfax. I don't know if they had something here. They put a piece of fiberglass on, backed into something. Somebody backed into that. I don't know. You know, that's the fun part about used motorhomes. Sometimes you can guess. You know, at first I thought there might have been a pet window here that got shattered. They couldn't get replaced. Well, then I got looking on the inside, and that wasn't the case. It's just a regular wall. So, I don't know. Let your imagination run wild with that one. You know, you've got the typical few cracks in the stripes like any 05's going to have. Motorhome is running right now. Generator's running right now, powering everything inside. Got an awning. Power steps. Both slide outs have awning toppers. Tires are good. We drove it several hundred miles back, no issues. In fact, the driver said this thing's got all kinds of power. Got a 5,000 pound tow capacity hitch on the back. Roof access ladder. Got a crowned roof. Does have a little bit of clear coat peel right here. I guess on the back, it's a solid fiberglass back. I don't think that's anything I'd worry about. Little stripe issues here, but you know, if that really bothers you, you can touch that up pretty easy. Generator's nice and smooth and quiet. It's got 30 amp electrical service. It's got 1 AC, which is all you need in a camper this size. This is neat, guys. Why other motorhomes don't do this, I don't know. You know what this hole right here is? It's a backup crank for your slide out, so that you can bring your room in case your motor ever fails. That's something I wish they all did. Got a driver's side door, which is really just more or less an emergency escape hatch. Not the easiest thing to climb in and out of, but if you have to get out in a hurry, it definitely comes in handy. Windshield looks good, both sides. Motor sounds excellent. Not bad for $29.9 in this day and age. Spare tires underneath it and all that. Let's look inside. You know, inside it just came in, so we hadn't really cleaned it yet, and we got to fix a few blinds in it. It's got those day-night shades, and a few of them's broken, and I'll get one of my carpenters in here to take care of that when they get freed up. You know, for a small motorhome, this thing's pretty roomy. We'll start here at the front cab first, see what I'm talking about. I thought it might have had a window there, but it's got a little padded kick panel. So, obviously that's not the case. 42,445 miles, no check engine light. I got the parking brake set, so the brake light's on. Does the dash air work on this thing? Yeah, dash air is cold. That's a good sign. Here's the thing, guys. Most 05 model motorhomes, dash air is not going to work on unless the previous owner maintained it, or the previous owners. Most of the time with Class A's, you run the generator, run the roof air anyway. It's more efficient, better on fuel. But the fact that the previous owners cared enough about this coach to maintain the dash air is a good sign they took care of the entire coach, period. It does have 471 hours on the generator, which is running right now, doing a great job. Let's see, we got a CD stereo, backup camera. Dash looks good. There's no smoke or pet odors in here. You know, no pick marks on the padded dash, which it would be a sign that they had animals in here, because they love to sit up there on the dash, and especially cats will pick all kinds of little mini holes in that padded dash material. So you always look up there for those. Up here looks good. This right here is where the TV would have gone. You know, you're going to have to probably adapt it for a modern television. This is made for a CRT square tube. You'll have to adapt it for a rectangular modern TV if you want to put one in here. What I would do is I'd take these doors off and put me a panel right here to cover this hole right here. This hole, put me a couple of holes to run my cords through, and mount a TV there on just a fixed mount. Just don't make it so wide that you can't open your side compartments. That's what I would do. Now, you may have a different idea, or you may be like me and it's more trouble than it's worth. Well, when I'm camping, TV is probably the furthest thing from my mind. Now, this couch has been changed out over the years, but it's still a little futon sleeper sofa. You've got overhead storage here. Table booth's going to make a bed. You've got kitchen area. You know, these are pretty basic motor homes. They're not very fancy. As a matter of fact, I remember when these things were new, a generator was optional equipment. That's right, guys. You could order one of these without a generator. You can't do that now, not for a long time. But back then, to keep the cost down, you could order one of these without a generator. I couldn't imagine somebody doing that, but I have seen them over the years that didn't have one. I've done a lot of pursuits videos in my career. Refrigerator, I just turned it on. Like I said, I haven't cleaned it up yet, but we do guarantee it to work and to get cold like it's supposed to. It just needs to be cleaned up a little bit. Walk through here. You've got a little pantry right here. Adjustable shelving. Goes back pretty deep. You know, storage is not going to be as abundant on a small one like this. It's like a 35 footer or something like that, but definitely get the job done. Here in the back, you've actually got a decent sized bedroom. Again, guys, we've got 2 or 3 of these blinds that need to be fixed, and I'm going to have somebody come in here and fix, so don't worry about that. Those will be taken care of probably in the next day or two. Queen bed, or actually it looks like a full-size bed, but there's room to put a queen mattress on there if you want to, so that's up to you. Went in the back. You've actually got a decent amount of closet space and storage. This is probably going to be for a television. I'm really kind of doing this one on the fly. I literally just cranked this thing up 5 minutes before I start filming, so it's getting late in the day and I wanted a quick, easy one to finish up the day. You got a split bathroom like most of these smaller ones. Looks good. Skylight looks good. I don't see any sagging of the headliner. Bathroom. This opens up all the way, makes a privacy barrier. So this gives you the entire bedroom and bathroom to get ready in. And then if you do want to completely isolate the bathroom from the bedroom and the rest of the RV, you've got this curtain right here. Step in here, looks good, guys. I don't see any cause of concern in here. Just got your plain Jane RV toilet. And you can always upgrade that if you want a porcelain later on. At least it's on a rise, so you know if you're tall like me, you don't have to squat down so much. You know, it is what it is, guys. It's actually, I mean, I know it's got a few flaws, but all in all, it's, you know, it's what matters is it's something that can take you out camping. It's something that is an ideal size for older campgrounds and state parks that can accommodate bigger coaches. Plenty of motor for this RV, I'll give it that. And a pretty solid little motorhome for the money. I mean, is it perfect? Like I said, no. But for $29,900, I've seen a heck of a lot worse, believe me on that. I think this thing will sell quickly. I mean, it's got low miles, generator's got low hours, it's got jacks, a double slides, neat motorhome. It's a little older, but heck, guys, these were actually not bad motorhomes built back in the day. Georgie Boy Motors was one of the early manufacturers. Of course, they went out of business, but they were actually bought, if memory serves me, Coachman bought Georgie Boy Motors in the mid-90s and still produced them up to about 2009 when Coachman got bought out by Forest River. I don't know. I'm in the business, guys, and I still have to do research to remember who bought who and who merged with who. And let's put it to you this way, guys. It's pretty much 90% of the market now is either Forest River or Thor. That's about 90% of the RVs out there is built by the two manufacturers. But at least back in 05, there was a lot more variety in who built your motorhome. And you know, I've had a bunch of these over the years. They're nothing fancy. I think the Cruise Master was their top one. The Pursuit was more their entry level, but hey, it got the job done. It got you out RVing for a lesser price, and you could still sleep 6 people. Yeah, it doesn't have leather furniture, it doesn't have Corian countertops or tile floors or Berber carpet, and power awnings and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, it's going to give you a comfortable place to sleep, and you know, it'll do the same thing. It's kind of like staying in a hotel. You know, you can stay in a Hilton, you can stay in a Super 8. If they're both clean, they both do the same job. You know, which one better suits you and which one's going to save you the most money, you know, if they're clean. I know there's some of them out there that's pretty rough, but if you find a nice newer one that's clean, I mean, like I said, it'll do the same thing. And the same way with this. I mean, this will do everything a Holiday Rambler or Newmar will do. It just costs you a lot less money. And may not be as fancy, but hey, you're out in the woods. The way I look at it, you're out in the woods. I mean, it sure beats a 10 or sleeping in the back of a pickup truck. Anyway, guys, this unit's $29,900, haggle-free firm. We do guarantee the roof air conditioner, the slide outs. We guarantee the refrigerator, freezer to get to operating temp. I'm gonna have it clean for you. I'll have the blinds fixed that don't work. And of course, you know, generator, we guarantee it to run and put out. So, and we guarantee it's gonna go up the road like it should. If this is something you think you're interested in, give us a call. That price is haggle-free firm. That's what we guarantee for that price. You know, if we did the full checkout, this thing would probably be another $2 or $3 grand more. Back when we did full checkouts, and we will get there again, guys. Don't worry, it's coming. It's just, you know, we're trying to get qualified help. We've hired a bunch of people, but you know, here's the thing about hiring help today in this day and age. What they say they can do and what they can actually do is two different things. So we have, you know, we're still very, very short-handed. Working on it though. But anyway, guys, thank y'all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I know this is a quick video. I just want to do a quick one. This time change has got me messed up. I keep thinking it's almost 6 o'clock, but it's actually 4:45. So, you know, I still have time to get this one and hopefully edit it and online and get home at a decent hour before my daughter goes to bed. She's got school tomorrow, but get to see her a little bit for her bedtime, hopefully. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think about it in the comments. I know this price range, this type RV may not be for everybody, but hey, you know, I try to keep variety in my channel. Different strokes for different folks. That's why they make so many different kinds and sizes and brands and of RVs and price ranges. This is just one of those hobbies that you can spend a little, you can spend a lot, and everything in between. So $29,900 plus applicable sales tax. No extra fees, no surprises, no games, no gimmicks. 53 years, family owned and operated since 1968. Guys, we sell 500 to 600 used RVs a year. We're already well over 500 for the year. Probably going to finish very close to 600, which is a very good year. Last year was a record year. I don't think we're going to touch that, but we'll get pretty close to it this year. Over 100 used RVs in stock. More arriving every day. Guys, we've been buying and buying and buying like crazy. If you've got one for sale, it's in nice condition, give us a call. We're interested in buying it. You know, as long as the numbers make sense to us, we don't care to send out anywhere in the country for it. You know, we don't, you know, if the deal's right, we'll go to California and pick one up. We're in Georgia. Of course, that's bit us in the butt a few times, but that's just part of it. Bought one situation the other day. Guy had a destination trailer for sale. We sent him the money for it, and come to find out he was mentally impaired and owed 3 times what it was worth, and didn't have any money to pay the difference. He didn't understand that when you get paid, you still have to pay your unit off to sell it, or pay the difference between what you sold it for than what the payoff is. And apparently that's a scam, and he's apparently gotten 2 or 3 other people. So we're actually in a legal matter with that now, but we're out 25 grand. So, and that's just part of it, guys. You just take that chance when you deal with for sale by owners. That's why I tell everybody, you know, I know a lot of people doesn't have, you know, to us that's just a risk of doing business. Yeah, it sucks, yes, but you know, we've lost a lot more than that in this business. So, you know, it's just a chance we take, you take. But I know a lot of y'all, 25 grand, and for something that you're going to buy to use, not buy it for your business, it's a little bit harder to bite off. You know, we'll get it back hopefully, but who knows. But I know that's a lot more money to some people, and I'm not saying that we're just swimming in money. We're not, but that's just a risk of doing business. Now, if you're not in the business, it shouldn't be your money to risk. So be very, very careful online ads, because I've seen every scam and scheme you can think of, and that was a new one to us, because we actually seen the camper before we bought it. And but you know what, that's just part of it. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, we probably, we might get the money back, might not, hopefully so, but probably not. So just be very, 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 very careful. There's a lot of good for sale by owners out there, yes, but there are some that are not. So at least when you're dealing with a business like us, we're licensed, bonded, and insured, and been in business over 53 years, and very easy to find. So anyway, guys, thank y'all for watching. You know, and I'm not dissing for sale by owners. There's some good deals out there for sale by owners. There's some bad deals too. You know, I always tell people, inspect it, do your research. Unfortunately, with towable campers, there's no Carfax that tells you about liens or anything like that. If there had, we would have done it and would have caught that. But like I said, it's, you know, you play cards, you gamble, you're going to lose sometimes you're going to win. Anyway, guys, thank y'all for watching. I really appreciate it. And thank y'all for subscribing to my channel. If you haven't already, smash that subscribe button, smash that bell notification button, smash that thumbs up button if you like the video. Make sure you share on social media, tell your friends about us, your family, your campground friends and family. You know, we've been in business 53 years. We got more used inventory than just about anybody right now in one location. You know, new RV prices have gone up and skyrocketed. Used RVs is the way to go. Even if you have to do a little work to them, you look at what one costs new like this to what it costs now, and you're saving tens and probably $100,000 or better buying used over new. So if you have to spend a little bit of money, fix a few little things here and there, you're still, I mean, that's 6 figures ahead. So let us know what you think. If you like it, give us a call. make sure it's available for coming down and look. I do not have many RVs in this price range, guys. And when I put one on in this price range, they're usually gone in hours or the next day. So don't be surprised if 24 hours from now that this video description says sold or deal pending, because it's probably going to happen. So like I said, if you call, you probably want to consider leaving a deposit on it. Thank you again for watching. I appreciate it. And look, and also guys, we do have some very limited financing for an 04. Keep in mind it will be at a higher rate and it will be a short-term loan, but I do have one lender that will loan on this particular year model, or 05. So check with your bank or credit union to see which deal works out with you. Sometimes we can beat your bank or credit union, sometimes we can't. Depends on who they are and what they loan on older RVs. But that's something you should do anyway, regardless of whether you buy from here, regardless of the year model of the RV. Always check with your own bank or credit union to see what kind of rates and terms they can offer you. We don't make any money on financing, guys. We don't mark interest rates up or you know, points or anything like that, guys, like other dealers do. We don't overcharge you by thousands for financing. Financing's a courtesy to our customers, not a way for us to make additional money like a lot of other dealers. So keep that in mind. We don't have any fees besides what the state makes us pay or charge, and it's applicable sales tax, $29.9, haggle-free firm plus applicable sales tax. All Georgia residents, unfortunately, must pay a $100 highway impact fee and a $40 to $50 tag and title fee. That's Georgia residents only. So no games, no gimmicks, no surprises, no jumping through hoops. Just simple and easy buying and selling. You know, no going back and forth. This is the price. If you don't buy it, next person will. And like I said, we just keep it easy and simple. We keep our prices fair. And look out, see what's out there for $29.9 with in a double slide Class A with under 50,000 miles. See what you come up with in under 30 foot. So you'll see really quick why we sell 500 to 600 units a year. Well, this certainly ain't for our looks, because we a bunch of ugly folks here. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna go ahead and warn you right now. Ain't none of us pretty, but so it certainly wasn't for our looks why we sell so many RVs. But anyway, guys, thank y'all so much for watching. I appreciate it, and look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.